continues tonight as the Grayson County Cougars make the trip north for a matchup with the Eagles of North Bullitt. Nolan Schertzer inches closer to putting him in the lore of Cougar basketball, but has a tall task standing in his way with a hot shooting team of North Bullitt High School, just south of Louisville. And a good evening and welcome here to North Bullitt High School. Sam Gormley with you tonight. So we welcome you into the Locker Room Show right here on K105 and also on K105 Digital Productions. As today on the Locker Room Show, we'll introduce you to both Grayson County and the Eagles of North Bullitt. We'll talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, and we'll give you tonight's starting lineups as that comes up and more. This is the Locker Room Show right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley with you as we're here at North Bullitt High School. North Bullitt enters the game with a record of 15-6. They're 4-0 in the 23rd district. Their leading scorer, Logan Steinmacher, did not play in their last game on Saturday against Dixie Heights, a school up in the northern Kentucky area. And according to Travis Johnston, head coach Grayson County, he saw him in a boot prior to the game. I'm trying to look and scan the floor right now as they're warming up right in front of us, and I do not see him out there. So that would be big if he's averaging 21 points a game. But when you look at this team, Ron Still filled the void with him not playing on Saturday. So he had 19 points and 2 rebounds in that game against Dixie Heights on Saturday. But the man you need to circle, Ethan Phillips, he shoots 48% from 3. Yes, you heard that right. Third in the state in three-point percentage at 48%, and 7th in threes per game as he makes just under 4 threes per game. North Bullitt as a team ranks 4th in the state in three-point percentage with 43%, and they also get rebounds at a high level as they rebound, pulling down just under 33 rebounds per game. That ranks 16th best in the entire state. So you're looking at this, North Bullitt, one of the better teams that Grayson County has played this entire season, and it's been a brutal schedule for the Cougars. We'll dive into that more in just a little bit, but they're coached by Alex Young. He's in his second season with a record of 24-28. He was an assistant here for a few years before getting promoted to the head man prior to last season, as I think I was reading that he is a 2007 graduate of North Bullitt High School. We'll take a break. Run down a little bit more about the Grayson County Cougars. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Lake's Best Mix, K105. The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the Locker Room Show on K105. Sam Gormley with you as Cougars enter this game with a record of 5-14. They're 2-1 in the 12th district. They're coached by Travis Johnston. He's in his third season, with a record of 35-46. Nolan Schartzer, though, is going to be our storyline primarily here before the game, as Nolan is 28 points away from 1,000 for his career. He's averaging 16.6 points per game, but has gotten up to that 28-point mark at times this season. So we can't not mention it because you never know with a player like Nolan Schartzer that could possibly happen with this. Other players you need to know for Grayson County, Keegan Sharp, he's averaging just under 10 points a game. He had 13 against Breck County. But the player that had a big game against Breck, he didn't score, but was Hunter Toms. He finished with 9 rebounds, almost finishing in double digits in that mark. Nolan Schartzer also pulled down 9 rebounds as well in that game. We'll take a break, come back and talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, get his thoughts on tonight's matchup. That comes up and more here on the Locker Room Show, right here on K105.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
I am a nurse,
a firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back to the Locker Room Show here on K105. Sam Gormley now joined by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston. And Coach, Breck County opened up that game in the third quarter. Did you go back on film and see something that was the reason behind that?
I thought we were playing pretty well. I think we cut it 40-34. I think Keegan hit a three. Then we cut it to 6 in the third quarter, and then we kind of felt like we had them on their heels. And then there was a loose ball that we didn't get. The Mitchell kid got it, and then he flushed it at the other end, and that kind of got him pretty hype. And we went a little too fast on the other end offensively, and he came down and hit a three. And that was really the dagger of the game, and that got the crowd really into it and stuff. So, I thought we played well, especially defensively there for about probably 26, 28 minutes of the game. It was just a little stretch right there at the end where they kind of blew it open.
We've talked all season about strength of schedule. It's something that your team has played one of the toughest schedule in the region, while the other 3 teams in your district have played 3 of the 5 easiest schedules of the region. Does that give you all an advantage, and what benefits does that bring you when it comes to the district tournament and the fact that you are tested completely?
I think some people see it different ways. Now, our schedule is probably a little bit too loaded. With all the teams that we had. But of course, some teams got better. I mean, Doss didn't win very many games last year, and their players worked at it and got better, and the same with North Bullitt. I think they won 9 last year, and they've already doubled that or close to it, if not. And so those teams got better, and then, of course, Nelson County they got better. And some people look at it saying if you lose, it's not good no matter what because – kids get down, but we've tried to keep the kids pretty positive and let them know that people are starting to recognize, hey, you guys are playing really good. You're just running into some juggernauts right now, and it's going to work out for us, and it's going to be beneficial for us. The kids just got to keep believing that and understand it, and it'll pay off and it'll show later on.
Nolan Schartzer enters tonight's game 28 points away from 1,000. Obviously a big mark, and it's a tough task probably to achieve that tonight, but he has gotten to the 30-point mark a couple of times this season, and we can talk about this a lot, but how important has Nolan been this season?
We won 5 games, and we'd probably won 1 maybe without him, and a lot of the other games wouldn't have been very close. So he's just kind of – it reminds me of Bailey a little bit. My first year, Bailey was the only senior, and he wasn't going to go out. Losing really bothered him. He wanted to make his senior year pretty memorable, and he also scored 1,000 points in his senior year. So they're kind of similar in that way, and Nolan has really become kind of a student of the game this year, watching film and trying to understand what the team's doing before we play them. And he's been tremendous for us, and not just from a scoring, rebounding standpoint, our leader in assists. He's our leader in turnovers because he had to pack us a lot handling the basketball and stuff like that. And he's not a point guard. He's a undersized stretch 4-man a little bit. So he's been great, and he's going to continue to do a good job because he wants this year to be pretty good for him.
Tonight you have an opponent with some unfamiliarity. You don't know a lot about them. I know you saw them in the holiday tournament at Henderson County, but do you like playing a team that you don't know anything about for your teams?
Right now I kind of like it in this point in time just because you've played after the Christmas tournament, you play several regional teams in a row. So after that, it's kind of nice, especially on a Tuesday before a district team, to kind of get that to where scouting report it's still there for us because we do it all the time, but it's not something where we're diving in real in depth. We're going to do some things that we need to work on and make sure that we're ready for Friday night too.
When looking at North Bullitt, the thing that really stands out to them is three-point shooting. They shoot 43% from 3, and they have one player who's shooting almost 50% from beyond the arc. What does your defense need to do to stop that tonight?
You can't leave him at all, ever. I think he's shooting 49%, and it's not from lack of attempts either. I think I think he makes about 4 games. So their best player is in a boot right now. I don't think he's going to play the Steinmacher kid, who averages about 21 and 8 for him. Point guard, really good player. So we got to stay attached to the Phillips kid at all times. And transition, normally you would say stop the ball, stop the basket, then find the shooters. And this is a scenario where it's kind of stop the ball, check the basket real quick, and then make sure you go find him wherever he's at. And so we just got to make sure we know where he is, because he can stretch it out to the logo, and he has the green light at any time. So we got to be on alert and talking.
We talked about last week about this being the potential of a trap game for North Bullitt, with it being an opponent they know nothing about. They look at your record. What does your team need to do to make sure that can happen tonight?
Just stay focused. I mean, we've worked on a lot of things and talked about it, and they run defenses to where it's kind of like just scramble mode. So it's not going to be us running a lot of sets tonight or a lot of certain offense. It's just going to be, hey, you get to the middle, you get to the sides, and get it to the middle and go make plays. So our guys just have to come focused, especially on the defensive end, because they got some pretty good players that we're going to have to make sure that we do a pretty good job on them.
Coach, good luck. Well, more here coming up in the locker room show after this.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to the locker room show on K105. Sam Gormley with you. As really starting lineups, Grayson County just handed them to me, and North Bullitt doesn't have one listed yet. So we'll give those to you once I get those. Coming up, as this has been the locker room show right here on K105.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter.
A college student.
A mother.
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready.
For every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors.
My family.
And my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
It's time for basketball in Shepherdsville. Grayson County taking on North Bullitt is coming up next as we got to take a break for the national anthem. So the play-by-play is next. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
But one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Now the starting lineup here for the Grayson County Cougars. As at guard, Keegan Sharp. At guard, freshman number 3, Braden Childress. At guard, senior number 10, Nolan Schartzer. At guard, senior number 12, Miles Hornbeck. And at forward, sophomore number 32, Hunter Toms. As they still have not given me an official lineup on North Bullitt, as I'll try to see if I can't look on and see who they have on their bench right now and see who I might be able to throw and see who they're off, as right now they're announcing the starting lineup for North Bullitt right now. As taking their time, North Bullitt, though, is coached by Alex Young in his second season with a record of 24-28. He has a host of assistant coaches that get to help him out on the sidelines. As North Bullitt, though, when you look at them, they rank 4th in the state in three-point percentage, shooting 43%. Ethan Phelps ranks 3rd in percentage and 7th in threes per games. So they're going to shoot the three. They don't shoot it necessarily a lot. For a team that makes 43% of them, it's not like they're out here shooting, putting up 20, 25 threes a game. They've taken 300 threes over their 21 games. So it's not necessarily like they're putting up an insane amount of threes, similar to what you might see from Ohio County earlier this season. But Ethan Phillips is the guy that's going to really stand out and hit a lot of those threes. As trying to get you your starting lineups for you. So your starting lineup for North Bullitt: Ron Still, Jonathan Henson, Brendan Hill, Ethan Phillips, and Alec Blankenship. So once more, the starting lineup for the Cougars: Sharp, Childress, Schartzer, Hornbeck, and Toms. And for North Bullitt, it's Still, Henson, Hill, Phillips, and Blankenship. So we appreciate you taking the time to tune into tonight's broadcast, as this is WKHG Litchfield, K105, and also live on K105 Digital Productions. The opening tip is up and controlled by North Bullitt. They're in their home jerseys with a yellow numeral and a green stripe on the sides, as they have the ball straight away. Tried to get it down into the right block, so he tried to pass it to Brendan Hill, who was on the right block, but he was not there when the pass came. So it will be Grayson County ball here. They got to get it in ahead of the 5-second count, and Childress does just ahead of a time, but it's knocked out of bounds by North Bullitt. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on North Bullitt. It'll be called on Ron Still. It's his first and the team's first. So I was a little bit confused there at first, as then Childress throws one into Schartzer. Schartzer down the right side. The shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Hill. Hill pushing it up the near side of the court. And from our vantage point here, we are on the stage. So if you are watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, they are going straight towards us right now. Does North Bullitt. And a shot off the right side is good by Ron Still. And North Bullitt has an early 2-0 lead here. Full court press coming out. Again, North Bullitt takes and shoots a high percentage from three. Childress angles it back here towards the middle, off to the right side now. Out front to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back over here to Childress, the freshman guard, running things here on the right wing. A score to bring you, though, that just came in. The Lady Cougars picked up a win tonight, 61-57 over Thomas Nelson. Game earlier tonight at the Cougar Den, so congrats to the Lady Cougs on picking up a big win there. Right corner, it is Keegan Sharp with the ball. He drives in. The floater with the right hand is no good, and the rebound there is pulled down by Hill. Hill gives it off here right into the middle to Phillips. Phillips straight away down the right side. Picks up his dribble, passes off to Hill. Hill drives down off the right side. His shot is too hard, rebounded by Schartzer. Schartzer pushing it up the far side. He passes to Keegan Sharp. Sharp wasn't watching, though, and it's an easy steal here for Still. Still down the right side. Reverse layup, no good. Rebounded by Toms. Toms up the far side here to Childress. Childress outlet pass off to Hornbeck, who got the start here in the place of Dylan Horn tonight for Grayson County. 2-0. North Bullitt leads this one at the free throw line. Childress has it blocked out of bounds here. Coming up the near side comes North Bullitt. The shot is up, and they're going to call a foul, as it almost was going to be a walking violation called on North Bullitt. But instead, it's a foul whistled on Grayson County. And it's called on Nolan Schartzer. That is his first and the team's first. So to the free throw line is Brendan Hill on the season. Hill shooting 52.3%. As a team, North Bullitt shoots 66.3%. The shot coming from Hill, the first one, is off to the right and no good. So it's a different vantage point as I'm not sure that in the now almost 2 years that I've done a game here for basketball that I've ever been directly behind the basket. That shot's no good as well. He misses them both. Schartzer with the rebound as Butler County were in the corner where we are a couple of places, but never immediately behind it. Tom's jump pass outside to Hornbeck. Hornbeck off to the left wing to Schartzer. Schartzer at the free throw line, passes out to Childress. Childress drives it over to the left hand, now backs it off. Shot for Sharp. He thinks about the three, doesn't take it, as that one would have been from deep. And Childress with the ball here straight away. 2-0 North Bullitt, 5:50 to play in the first quarter. Grayson County still looking for their first basket as left wing Nolan Schartzer and Travis Johnston delivers the play call to his senior guard, Nolan Schartzer. He's 28 points away from 1,000. His fadeaway at the free throw line is good, and you can make that 26 away from 1,000 for his career. Pushing it down the right side, and a handoff pass by Blankenship as he gives it off here out front to Henson. Henson off to Blankenship, three-pointer right side, no good. Rebound, it is pulled down by Phillips, and he puts the shot up. It's no good, but he's fouled on the play. And it's going to be whistled on Keegan Sharp. That'll be his first and the team's second. So Ethan Phillips to the line, 84.4%, and he makes the first one. Phillips is the three-point specialist. He ranks third in the entire state in three-point percentage at 48%, and he's seventh in threes made per game. He makes both of those free throws, and North Bullitt has themselves a 4-2 lead here as they retake this one, 5:20 to play in the first quarter. Childress passes it off to the far side of the court to Hornbeck, who dangles it back towards the middle. Does a behind-the-back pass here to Braden Childress. Cougars got to break the press, and they do with Nolan Schartzer on the right wing. Schartzer drives down the right side. Kiss off the glass is good. Nolan Schartzer has 4 points. And we can officially start doing that countdown to 1,000. He's 24 points away from hitting that mark. Left wing three by Still is no good. Off the back of the iron, rebounded by Hornbeck. Hornbeck spins all the way around. Now he's going to push it off here to the near side to Braden Childress. Childress backs it off now, runs things in between the circles, guarded by the senior Still. This is a lot of seniors on this North Bullitt team. Very old, quite the opposite of what Grayson County has with only one senior. So when you look at this, I think they have something along the lines of 8 seniors. At the free throw line, Schartzer picks up his dribble, spins all the way around, back to the middle. His shot is good. He gets the friendly roll, and Grayson County has themselves a 6-4 lead down the right side. The shot is up and no good by North Bullitt as Brendan Hill was the one that drove down there, and Miles Hornbeck picks up the rebound there. He's got 2 quick rebounds for Grayson County. And Nolan Schartzer is bumped on the play. Foul whistled on Ron Still. That is his second and the team's second. So Still will take a seat for North Bullitt. He's averaging 9.1 points a game. He had 19 in the game against Dixie Heights on Saturday for North Bullitt. Childress has got to get it in, and he gets it into Hornbeck, who is nearly fouled from behind. They don't whistle it. Hornbeck backs it off here and gives it right back to the freshman Braden Childress. 4:08 to play in the first quarter. Grayson County leads North Bullitt 6-4 here. Straight away, the freshman with the ball, Childress. Cougars in their navy blue jerseys with orange numerals. And a 5 seconds whistle is going to be called as Braden Childress will have a turnover there, and possession will go right back to Grayson County. So North Bullitt with the ball here, driving it down, kicks it into the corner, pump faking the three. The shot is up and no good by who checked into the game. That is Richardson. He checked in for Still. Schartzer pushing off the right side. His shot is blocked. Run down, though, by Childress in the corner. Childress double-teamed in the corner, gives it to the right block to Toms. He goes up with a shot. It's no good, but he's bumped on the shot, so he will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Hunter Toms to the line as that foul is whistled on. It's called an Alec Blankenship. That's his first and the team's third. Toms to the line where he's improved a lot since last season, 55% on the year. His first one is good. Nice start for Grayson County in this game as they lead this one here 7-4. The second one is up and good. He makes both of them. And Grayson County leads this one 8-4, 3 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the first quarter. Straight away with the ball is North Bullitt, and Cougars running almost a zone, but it's more of a man-to-man now that I look at it again. And a foul is going to be whistled on the floor, called on Braden Childress. As on the drive there for North Bullitt, Childress just kind of put his arms together on him And he picks up his first foul on the team's third. So Sharp, Childress, and Schartzer all have one foul apiece. To pass this one in from right in front of our vantage point here behind the basket. They get it into the corner, just saving the inbounds in times. But on the inbounds, it's stolen by Toms. Toms down the right side. The shot is up, no good, but he's fouled. What are they whistling here as the call? They're calling an offensive foul on Hunter Toms. And Travis Johnston does not agree with that call at all, and you know what? I'm not sure that I blame him. I didn't see that at all. The official said he threw the elbow when he went up. He had a better vantage point than we did, as that was on the opposite side of where we are. Blankenship straight away, guarded by Hornbeck. He does a behind-the-back pass to Phillips. Phillips is the three-point shooter. Keegan Sharp is not leaving his hip, though, not letting him down the side. Shot is up and good by Richardson. Off the right side from our vantage point here, and it is 8-6. Grayson County with the lead here, 2 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Childress picks up his dribble, off here to Sharp. Sharp back to Childress. Childress jump pass, throws the pass down inside to Toms off the right side. His shot's too hard. Rebound is pulled down. Henson outlet pass off to Richardson. Richardson passes down inside, and a kick ball. Possession here will stay with North Bullitt. Subs coming in. River Blankton checks in for Miles Hornbeck. Blankenship checks out for North Bullitt, and into the game is Jacob Morrison for the Eagles of North Bullitt. Grayson County leads this one 8-6, 2:37 to play in the first quarter. To pass this in does North Bullitt. They get it into the corner here to Morrison. Morrison takes one dribble, gets it outside. In and driving in is Hill. His shot off the left side is no good, and a foul is whistled on Grayson County. It's going to be whistled there on River Blanton. That is Rivers' first and the team's fifth. So to the line, shooting two, will be Brendan Hill. He's 0 for 2 today. Of course, the score that I had to bring you earlier was Lady Cougars with a 61-57 win over Thomas Nelson. They improved to 16-6 on the year. They'll host Whitesville Trinity on Friday evening at 6 p.m. Hill misses the first free throw. And he misses that one as well. Schartzer with a rebound. 0 of 4 from the rebound line. And a foul is whistled as Nolan Schartzer, driving down, is bumped hard by Richardson, who went flying, trying to almost get a call there. As sub coming in here for Richardson, though, that is his first and the team's fourth. River Blanton passes it into Childress. Childress is double-teamed and gives it right back to Blanton on the right side. Into the corner to Sharp. Sharp can shoot it. Down inside, double-teamed is Schartzer off the right side, but he makes the basket. 8 points for Nolan Schartzer. You can put that to 20 points away here for 2,000 is the senior Nolan Schartzer. Handoff pass, driving it down. Off the right side, the shot is partially blocked by Braden Childress, who now is pushing with the ball. Jump pass, run down under it is McCready for Grayson County. North Bullitt, though, takes it away. Down the side, off the right side. Kiss off the glass is good by Jacob Morrison. 10-8, Grayson County leads this one. 1 minute and 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. As McCready came into the game, as he checked in for Hunter Toms was the sub. McCready has the ball here straight away. Grayson County, he's quickly double-teamed. He's got to find help, and he throws it off to Childress, who runs it down. Childress off to the left wing. Sharp, wide open three. Left wing is no good off the back of the iron. Blankenship with the rebound. Outlet pass off here to the left side to Henson. Henson backs it off into the corner, gives it off here to Morrison, who drives down his shot, kicks it into the corner. Three-pointer is up and no good. Rebounded by McCready for Grayson County. McCready off here to Childress, up in front of the Grayson County bench to the middle to Schartzer at the free throw line, kicks it into the corner. Sharp off to the left wing. Three is good. Keegan Sharp knocks down the three. Grayson County leads this one 13-8. 1 minute and 6 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Down the side here, kicks it into the corner to Morrison. Morrison thinks about driving, gets a screen now, and passes it out front to Richardson. Richardson, step back, shot 18 feet from the right elbow, no good, rebounded by McCready. McCready up the near side of the court, off the right wing. He's quickly double-teamed, loses the ball, runs it back down in the corner. He needs to find help. He loses the ball again and throws it out of bounds off of North Bullitt. 44 seconds to play in the first quarter. Grayson County leads this one 13-8, trying to, as we talked with Coach Johnston prior to the game, North Bullitt is one of the higher RPI teams that the Cougars have played all season. An opportunity to really make a statement on how much they have come since the beginning of the year. Braden Childress in the corner, outside to McCready. 35 seconds, and I'd presume that Travis Johnston will want to hold for the last shot. McCready down the right side, loses the ball out of bounds. And a foul is going to be whistled on the floor. It'll be called on Michael Richardson. That is his second for North Bullitt and the team's fifth. So to the line will be Chandler McCready. They're going to give him a shooting foul. So McCready to the line to shoot 2 on the season, 65%. His first one is good. Sub coming in for Grayson County. It'll be Miles Hornbeck. Jackson Higdon also checks into the game here for the first time, and Jackson was on fire in the JV game earlier on. I was watching in the fourth quarter, and I wasn't keeping track, but he probably had at least 12 points in the fourth quarter. McCready makes the second one, and Grayson County has themselves a 15-8 lead here with 25 seconds. Straight away here, Henson driving it into the corner. Henson outside, here to the left wing. Deep three is no good. Rebound by Henson. He goes up off the right side, and the basket is good. John Henson makes the basket. Outlet pass off to Hornbeck with 10 seconds. Grayson County can definitely hold for the last shot. Childress on the left wing, out front to Hornbeck. Off here to Blanton. He'll take the three, right side, and it's an air ball. And it'll go out of bounds with the end of the first quarter. So Grayson County, here at the end of one, leads this one 15-10, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Grayson County leads this one 15-10 at the start of the second quarter. Really a great first quarter of action. It was a slow start really for the first 2 minutes, but for the last 6 minutes, Grayson County dominated, and they start this quarter with the ball. Off to the left side, it's Dylan Horn. Off to Higdon. Three-pointer goes in and out. Rebounded by North Bullitt. Pushing it up the near side comes Kevin Casey, who's into the game. Into the corner to Hill, who drives down. His shot off the glass is good by Ethan Phillips. Sorry, was the one who made that basket there for for North Bullitt. Cougars have the ball underneath their own basket. Dylan Horn passes it into Sharp. Sharp back here to the middle to Horn. Horn off to Sharp. 7.5 minutes to play in the first quarter. In the first half, Grayson County leads 15-12. McCready's double teamed. He throws it off, and it's stolen away here by North Bullitt. Down the right side. The shot is up. No good, but a foul is going to be whistled as Jacob Morrison was fouled by Dylan Horn. And for Horn, that is his first and the team's sixth. So to the line is Jacob Morrison. On the season, the senior Morrison is 66.7%. As his first one is up, and it is good. Rattles home. Really, from our vantage point here at North Bullitt High School, he is shooting right at us. As we have one, in fact, if you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, the camera angle that you see right now is the one that we see. So that's pretty much our vantage point right now. The second one from the senior Morrison is good. It's a 1-point Grayson County lead. North Bullitt trying to fight back in this one as Dylan Horn passes it off here to McCready. McCready back here towards the middle to Horn. And Horn's going to look like he's going to carry things across the timeline. He stops right beforehand, gets it to Schartzer. Schartzer off the right side is blocked into the hands of McCready, who finishes off the right side. Nice job by Chandler McCready on the rebound, and he put it right back up. Blankenship drives in on McCready. Into the corner here. It is off and driving it down and losing the ball. Passes it into the corner. Blankenship kicks it into the corner here, saving it in bounds. Tapped up into the air and out of bounds off of North Bullitt. They said that it didn't go out of bounds, and I don't know. That was clearly out of bounds. Travis Johnston jumping up and down in the air. It looked like he had some high jump numbers there. Kicking it out to Blankenship. Three-pointer left wing. That's no good. Nolan Schartzer with a rebound. He spins all the way around. Off here to the near side. kicks it into the corner. McCready thinks about the three and instead backs it off. 6.5 minutes to play in the first half. Grayson County leads 17-14. McCready tries to throw it off of North Bullitt, and he threw it off of the foot of Kevin Casey, but instead of rolling out of bounds, it rolled all the way down the out of bounds line and rolled out of bounds finally in front of Travis Johnston as Casey went chasing to try and save it in bounds. But that almost turned into a disaster for Grayson County. Horn to pass this in. And they get it in here to Sharp. Sharp down the right side. Reverse shot is no good. Rebounded by Phillips. Phillips right up the middle, comes with the ball right towards us. He's immediately picked off by Schartzer. Gets it down inside, passing off to Blankenship on the right wing, back out to Phillips. Phillips drives it down, steps back out to Blankenship. Blankenship at the free throw line, now backs it up in between the numbers, gets it down here to the left elbow to Hill. Hill guarded by Horn, goes up off the side. The shot is no good, but he is fouled there by Dylan Horn. For Horn, that is his first. No, I have that as his second and the team's 7th. So to the line will be Brendan Hill. He is 0 of 4 tonight, and that one, I'm not even sure hit the rim. So it was way short. So it might have just barely got it. As McCready checks out, and checking in for him was Hunter Toms. And there's his first make, Brendan Hill. 17-15, Grayson County leads this one, 6 minutes to play in the first half. Cougars have the ball now. Right up the middle comes Dylan Horn, the freshman. Running things a little bit here at the point. He's been taking the ball up the floor. I think they're trying to get Schartzer some plays. He has it. Spin move at the right block. Goes up with a shot. It is good. What a drive and what a play there by Nolan Schartzer. He has 10 points. Driving it down now. Reverse layup is good. Coming off the baseline. Driving it in and off the reverse layup, Ethan Phillips with a basket. He averages 13 points a game, and he has 6 here. None from the three-point mark, which is his specialty, averaging just about 4 per game. Sharp kicks it into the corner. Higdon wide open three, left wing. Can't leave him open. He'll knock it down. Jackson Higdon hits the three. Grayson County has an answer there. They lead this one 22-17. Blankenship passes it off now here to the left side. Left side three is up and good. North Bullitt answers this. Kevin Casey hits the three there for the Eagles. Back and forth these two teams go, trading blows. Horn gives it in here to Hunter Toms. Toms gives it off to the guard, Keegan Sharp, who gives it back here to Dylan Horn. Horn slowly getting it across the timeline. He does so at the right elbow to Toms. Toms tries to pass inside to Schartzer. It's knocked away into the hands of Sharp. Sharp off the left wing here for Grayson County. 4:43 to play in the second quarter. Cougars lead by 2 here. They've led the majority of this one. North Bullitt's last lead was at 4-2. Higdon into the corner to Sharp. Sharp, deep three, left wing. It is no good, just a little bit short. And the rebound is there by Hill. Hill gives it off. A length of the floor pass here to Morrison. Morrison gives it off to Casey. Casey into the corner to Blankenship. He takes the three. It is good. And I think his toe might have been on the line, but they're going to call it a three. It's the one vantage point of us being where we are. We can easily see when they're down on this end if it's a three or it's not. North Bullitt is retaking the lead. Tom splits defenders off the left side. It can't finish. I don't know how that one did not drop. Rebound here by North Bullitt. Up the near side of the court comes North Bullitt. Handoff pass to Blankenship. He takes the three. It's off the back of the iron. No good. Schartzer with a rebound. Schartzer up the near side. He drives it down back here towards the middle. Off the side. The shot is up. It's no good. No, it is good. And the basket's good, and he's fouled. As it's a blocking foul. The basket falls. Schartzer will go to the free throw line as that foul is whistled on. In fact, I didn't hear who the foul was called on. I think it was on Blankenship. That is his second and the team's 6th. Schartzer to the line to try and convert on the and one. The shot is up, and it is good. Schartzer with the free throw there. And Nolan Schartzer is up to 13 points, 15 away from 1,000 for his career. Left wing, North Bullitt. Cougars have the lead here, 25-23. As it is Casey with the ball, guarded by Schartzer. Kicks it into the corner to Blankenship. Blankenship out front to Phillips, and Keegan Sharp has a hand immediately in his face. Down the side. Shot blocked out of bounds by Hunter Toms. Right into us here up here as Ethan Phillips drove down, and Hunter Toms said, absolutely not. Not in my house. Phillips passes it into Blankenship. Blankenship off here to Morrison, kicks it into the corner. Phillips takes the shot. It is no good on the three, and the rebound is taken by Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer is having a big game tonight. Inside to Blanton. Blanton goes up with a shot. It is blocked, but before it was blocked, it was a it was a foul called, and the foul is whistled on Alec Blankenship. That's his third foul and the team's 7th. So River Blanton will go to the free throw line to try and shoot 2, as he is 50% from the charity stripe this season, and that one is no good. Can't get the friendly roll. Blanton's second chance coming here for Grayson County is good. He makes that one. 26-23, Cougars lead, 3:12 to play here in the second quarter. Right up the middle comes Henson. He's picked up by Schartzer, but a light man-to-man defense. Driving it down, Henson. He pulls up from 10 feet. The shot is good, no good. Rebounded by Toms. Toms gives it off here to Schartzer for Grayson County. Schartzer angling it back towards the middle, and that might be a offensive foul. It's not, as the foul is whistled on Dalton Gary. That is his first and the team's 8th. That was real close to an offensive foul, and I think he was bumped first, was Schartzer, and then he was picked up with then he actually committed an offensive foul. Schartzer, for one in the bonus, makes the first one. Schartzer to the line here to try and give the Grayson County Cougars a 5-point lead. He dribbles it twice, spins it in his hand, and lets it fly, and it's good. Nolan Schartzer gives Grayson County a 28-23 lead. 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Handoff pass to Phillips. Phillips picks it up to the free throw line to Hill. Hill drives down. Hunter Toms, nice defense. He goes up with a shot. It's no good. They're going to whistle a foul called. It'll be called on River Blanton, as he reached in there at the last second to try and help. That'll be his second and the team's 8th. So at the line, shooting 2 will be Brendan Hill. He is 1 of 6 from the charity stripe here tonight. He's very quick to shoot, which for some free throw shooters is a good thing, because it means, they don't think about it. But for Hill, he pretty much gets the ball and immediately lets it fly. Takes one dribble, and he misses that one as well. Schartzer with a rebound. As I don't have a rebound count on Nolan, but he's probably got 5 or 6 here already. Schartzer angles it back here towards the middle, off to the right wing to McCready. He bobbles it at first, outside to Schartzer. 2.5 minutes to play in the second quarter. Schartzer drives down at the free throw line, goes up with a floater. It's no good off the back of the iron. Rebound ripped down by Hunter Toms. Off to Keegan Sharp on the right wing, outside to Braden Childress. That is a massive rebound for Hunter Toms. And Childress drives down the right lane, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on North Bullitt, as it will be whistled on Ethan Phillips. That is his first in the team's 9th. So Braden Childress will go to the free throw line, where he is 4 of 9 on the year. 2:15 to play here in the second quarter. Grayson County trying to extend their lead. And Childress gets the friendly roll. It hits off the front of the iron and bounces over top and hits the interior of the net. Second coming from Childress. He makes them both. Grayson County leads this one 30-23, 2 minutes and 14 seconds to play in the second quarter. North Bullitt with the ball. It is Jonathan Henson, guarded by Schartzer. Dribbles it off here towards the near side, picks up his dribble and walks with it. Possession goes right back here towards Grayson County. Sub coming in for North Bullitt. It'll be Kevin Casey checking in, and checking out is Jonathan Henson. As Grayson County here has the 7-point lead, 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. Braden Childress with the ball, straight away. Off to Toms. Toms handoff pass to Childress. He probably had a chance at maybe taking the 3, but decided against it. Straight away with the ball. Childress to the right elbow to McCready. McCready spins it around. Now back to his left. Passes off to Toms. The pass is at his feet, though. He's double teamed. Loses the ball. Fight for it on the floor. And North Bullitt comes down with it. Up here comes Morris. Outlet pass down inside to Gary. Gary passes it into the corner, and it's knocked out of bounds by North Bullitt. And that's a bad call by the official, as it should be Grayson County ball, as it should be North Bullitt ball, but they're going to say it's knocked out of bounds by North Bullitt as he tried to get it into Phillips. As a sub coming in here, Jackson Higdon to check into the game for Grayson County. Chandler McCready will check out. 1:31 to play in the second quarter. 30-23. Cougars lead this one over North Bullitt. They give it into Toms. Toms right up the middle. Angles it back here towards the left side and hands a pass off to Braden Childress. The freshman with the ball. He's picked up by Phillips. Childress off to Toms. Toms, 10-foot jump shot, right elbow is no good. Short rebound is knocked out of bounds by Hunter Toms. Phillips had possession on that, and Toms knocked it out. And it was just enough to be off of the Eagles. North Bullitt with the ball. Kevin Casey drives down at the free throw line, passes it off to Gary. Gary drives in, tries to get a pass down inside. It is gathered and shot off the side. Brendan Hill makes the basket. As that was a nice play as Gary threw that one with some authority, and it was bombled, and he just kind of almost hit it up into the air like it was a volleyball, like he was volleying it up and in. Childress straight away with the ball, down the right side, passes it into the corner to Toms. Toms gives it off here to Braden Childress. 40 seconds to play in the second quarter. Childress drives down, shot off the left side is blocked out of bounds by North Bullitt, but fouled hard on the drive. First off was Braden Childress, so he'll go back to the charity stripe. And it's called on Ethan Phillips. That is his second and the team's 10th. So Braden Childress will shoot 2 here coming up for the Cougars. 30-25, Grayson County leads this one. Braden Childress at the line. The shot is up and no good, short for the freshman Braden Childress. Again, the score we had to bring you earlier today. Grayson County defeats Thomas Nelson in girls basketball 61-57. They're 16-6 on the season now. And Childress makes the second one. Grayson County leads this one 31-25, 30 seconds to play in the first half. Let's see if the Cougars can get a stop here on defense. They need it. Phillips drives in off the right side. The basket's no good. Rebounded here by Schartzer. Schartzer up the far side. He's quickly double teamed. He tries to split defenders. Loses the ball, though. It goes into the hands of Toms with 16 seconds. And a timeout will be taken by Travis Johnston. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
County leads this one 31-25. They have the ball here with 15.2 seconds to play in this first half. Cougars have played extremely well here tonight, as I'm sure that this might be their best first half of basketball that they've played all season. But as anyone knows, there's still an entire another half of basketball, and one of North Bullitt's leading scorers, Ron Still, has been on the bench for pretty much the entire half. They give it into Schartzer. Schartzer straight up the middle, backs it off now. 10 seconds to play in the half now. It's probably going to be an isolation for Schartzer. Spin move at the free throw line. Step back at the free throw line. The shot is up off the back of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Hill. Hill, outlet pass down to Gary off the right side. The basket's good. Dalton Gary makes the basket there. So at the half, it's 31-27. Grayson County leads. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt High School, where Grayson County leads this one at the half, 31-27. One of their better first halves of this entire season, and it hates that it had to end on a fast break opportunity for North Bullitt as they let Gary come down and shoot off the right side and make the basket. So we'll run down the scoring here. Scores from around the region and more coming up as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers.
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter.
A college student.
A mother.
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm
and disaster that threatens my community.
I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt High School, where Grayson County has this one a 31-27 lead at the half. One of the better first half of actions for Grayson County. Some scores to bring you from around the region. Final score in boys basketball: Brett County defeats Christian Academy of Louisville by a final score of 78-75. And other scores here to bring you: Owensboro Catholic defeats Christian County 47-42. Halfway through the fourth quarter in boys basketball, E-Town defeats North Hardin 77-61. Girls basketball game just getting underway. Bowling Green and Glasgow are getting underway. And a game here in either boys or girls basketball, I'm not entirely sure. Central Hardin leads Ohio County 35-30. That score is at the half. Final score in girls basketball: Greenwood on top of Allen County Scottsville 54-49. And of course, the game that really has a bunch of meaning here to the Grayson County faithful, as the Cougar girls picked up a win tonight over Thomas Nelson by a final score of 61-57. So the Lady Cougars improved to 16-6 on the season. They'll host Whitesville Trinity on Friday evening at 6 p.m. From the illustrious sports writer Don Brown, he writes in to tell me Rachel Snyder had 19 points and 11 rebounds. Kenzie Renfro had 18 points and 7 rebounds. So a good performance there from the Lady Cougars as they pick up this win. Grayson County here, though, leads North Bullitt 31-27. As we'll come back here and run down the scoring from this game coming up, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt High School. Grayson County leads this one 31-27 at the half. As always, tonight's game is being broadcast on K105 Digital Productions, so you can watch that game on Facebook. You can watch the game on YouTube as well. So if you go to the K105 YouTube page, you'll be able to watch the game live there. Or the easiest way to also do it is if you go to K105.com. There is a link to watch that'll be right there in the middle of the screen. So it's the best way to watch all of our games. You can do that, and you can stream it to your smart TV then and watch it at home and cheer on the Cougars that way. And I know we have some North Bullitt fans that are tuning in tonight. We always appreciate you tuning in to tonight's coverage right here on K105. And if you're ever interested in Grayson County, you can follow us here, and you can get all the updates for Grayson County that you can have happen. I'm presuming that this will be a home-and-home doubleheader, a home-and-home series. So I'm presuming that North Bullitt will come to Grayson County next year. So I would assume that we will be broadcasting that game as well. So you'll be able to watch that game if you don't want to make the trip down to Litchfield next year. Scoring from this game for North Bullitt, they are led by Ethan Phillips. He has 6 points. 4 points for Jacob Morrison, 3 points each for Brendan Hill, Alec Blankenship, and Kevin Casey, and then 2 points apiece for Michael Richardson, Ron Still, Dalton Gary, and Jonathan Henson. For Grayson County, it's 15 for Nolan Schartzer. He's 13 points away from 1,000 for his career. 4 points for Chandler McCready, 3 points each for Keegan Sharp, Raiden Childress, and Jackson Higdon, 2 points for Hunter Toms, and 1 point for River Blanton. Grayson County leads this one 31-27 at the half. We'll come back and run you into the second half of action after this, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for. Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it. When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt, as Grayson County leads this one at the start of the second half, 31-27. Sam Gormley with you here tonight. As North Bullitt will start this half with the ball, they will be working from, if you're watching with us on K105 Digital Productions, from left to right, as they'll be working from us. And immediately off the left side, North Bullitt gets the basket as it is made by Brendan Hill. He's up to 5 points now in this game, and it's a 2-point Grayson County lead. Keegan Sharp to the middle to Toms. Toms back to Sharp, who has to run it down here in the right front court from our vantage point here, underneath of the Cougars basket. As they're shooting towards us. Keegan Sharp, spin move straight away. Back out to Nolan Schartzer. He's 13 points away from 1,000 for his career at the free throw line. He passes it out here to Braden Childress. The freshman drives it in, outside to Sharp, and the Cougars are just trying to get a lane open and see what they might be able to do as they're driving, and once they get to the free throw line, they're just passing it off to the other side. Now they're going to move a little bit on the interior. It's to Toms, outside three, left wing by Sharp is no good, and the rebound is pulled down by Casey. Casey immediately running down the right side. He loses the ball, and a foul is going to be whistled on the floor as it will be called on, I think that's Miles Hornbeck. It is on Hornbeck. That is his first and the team's first for Grayson County. Score to bring you at the end of the first quarter, and girls basketball, Edmonson County leads Metcalfe County 15-14. Driving in, and a foul on the floor is going to be called on Grayson County as it's whistled on Hunter Toms. That is his second and the team's second. So immediately, Cougars picking up 2 fouls in this. North Bullitt to pass in. They finally throw it out front here to Ron Still. He barely played it all in the first half. Technically, he's the leading scorer, one of the leading scorers on this team. Down to the right side, the shot is no good with the right hand by Hill, and the rebound is by Toms. Toms working it, jump pass off here to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer on the left side, drives in, shot is blocked by Hill. Here comes North Bullitt pushing down the right side. The shot, laying it in with the right hand, is Jonathan Henson. And then it's a tie game here, 31-31, 6.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Hunter Toms angles it back here towards the middle, trying to find help straight away. He needs to find it, needs to get it quick, and finally does to Miles Hornbeck. Hornbeck drives it here straight away, back out here to Braden Childress. Childress with the ball, 31 all, 6:10 to play. Childress drives it down in. He's double teamed, and as it's stripped outside to Sharp, Sharp pump fakes, passes back to Childress. Childress takes one dribble. The shot is no good. Rebounded by Toms. He goes up with a shot. It's no good, and that rebound is pulled down by Brendan Hill. Hill gives it off here to Grayson County as into the corner here. Bodies it up into, it is to Still. Still drives it down. He lowers his shoulder, and that's an offensive foul. That's about as blatant as it can get without completely just having a player fall over, as Ron Still acted as almost as if he was a running back there, as he just lowered his shoulder and was bodying him down, and it's an offensive foul. So Ron Still, that's his third foul, and that'd be a foul that Grayson County would love to get him out of the game. In fact, he has checked out of the game here with those 3 fouls. He has only scored 2 points. In fact, it was the first 2 of this game. Braden Childress passes it out to Sharp, bobbles it, has to regain it straight away with the ball. Off here to the right wing to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer about backs up now. Nice defense from North Bullitt. Down the side, the shot is up. He's bodied hard, no foul whistled, and the rebound is pulled down by Hill. Here comes North Bullitt. Cross-court pass. Right wing 3 is up, and it is in and out. The rebound is up by Richardson, and he tries to put a shot up, but he's fouled hard on the rebound by Grayson County. As that foul is whistled on Keegan Sharp, that is his second and the team's third. So to the line will be Michael Richardson on the season, 61.5%. And he makes the first one, and North Bullitt has retaken the lead here at 32-31. Cougars got to get a good start here, and they got to get just an easy basket just to keep things going here. Second chance by Richardson is in and out, and the rebound is pulled down by Nolan Schartzer. So it's a 32-31 North Bullitt lead. Schartzer spins all the way around back here to the middle to Toms. Toms gives it off here to Braden Childress. Childress into the corner, Sharp. Pump fakes the three. Now he drives it down as he had a player flying down to Toms with the right hand, finishes off the basket. Hunter Toms is playing himself a nice little game here for Grayson County. They retake the lead 33-32 on the other side. An 18-foot jump shot is no good by North Bullitt. The rebound, though, is pulled down by the Eagle, and stepping and walking with it is Brendan Hill as he rebounded the ball on the left block and took about 4 or 5 steps. An easy whistle there for the officials. 33-32. Grayson County leads this one. 4:50 to play in the third quarter. Cougars trying to pull off a little bit of an upset, and an offensive foul is called on Nolan Schartzer. Michael Richardson did an excellent job selling that one. A little bit of an acting job there by Richardson, but the officials fall for it. That'll be Schartzer's second and the team's fourth. Kevin Casey with the ball here for the Eagles. They trail by 1, 4:40 to play in the third quarter. Off to the left wing. Passes it inside here to Hill. Hill blows past Toms off the left side. The basket is good. Brendan Hill with the basket. And North Bullitt retakes the lead, and a foul is on the inbounds pass. As Keegan Sharp, I was looking down at my notes, but he could tell he had lost his balance for some reason, as that foul was called on, I believe it's whistled on Ethan Phillips, and if it is, that is his third. Horn checks in, Toms checks out. Horn to pass in for Grayson County, and he throws it into Hornbeck. Hornbeck double teamed, back to Horn. Horn gives it off here to Sharp at the free throw line. Sharp into the corner to Schartzer. Schartzer gets around one defender, runs into another, and finds Dylan Horn, the freshman. Horn trying to find help. He'll take one dribble and do a handoff pass to Keegan Sharp. Sharp straight away with the ball. 4:10 to play in the third quarter, 33-34. North Bullitt with a lead. To the left elbow. Oh, handoff pass to Schartzer. It's blocked out of bounds as he drove down the right lane. That one was blocked with some emphasis by North Bullitt. Cougars will keep the ball here. Keegan Sharp to pass in from right in front of our vantage point. They pass it into Schartzer. Straight away into the corner. Sharp, three, left wing. Good! Keegan Sharp hits down the three, his second of the game. Grayson County retakes the lead here, 36-34. 3:50 to play in the third quarter. At the free throw line, passes off to Richardson. Richardson down the far baseline. Reverse layup is not even close. Dylan Horn with the rebound. He's double teamed on that rebound, and a foul is going to be called on Richardson as he didn't give Dylan Horn any room to move. For Richardson, that is his third and the team's third here of this half. River Blanton checks in for Grayson County, as does Chandler McCready. Braden Childress and Miles Hornbeck take a seat. So on the floor for the Cougars, Horn, Blanton, Sharp, Schartzer, and McCready. Horn passes it in here, off to Blanton. Blanton drives down the right side. The shot is up, no good, and they're going to call a steps called. Possession goes right back here towards North Bullitt. As that is probably a good call. Blanton, I think, would do what he was called there, the Euro step, and you get some officials who will let that slide, some will not. That official did not. To the free throw line, the shot is up and good on the answer. Jonathan Henson ties our game up here, 36. 3:15 to play in the third quarter. River Blanton up the far side of the court for Grayson County. Off here to Nolan Schartzer. He's quickly double teamed. Schartzer down the baseline here, looking for help. Now he's going to go up with a floater. It is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Hill. Hill, an outlet pass off to Casey. Casey kicks it into the corner, driving it down now off the pump fake. Continuing to roll now off to Hill. Hill into the corner. A ball fake there by Casey, and Casey's now going to back it off here into the left front court. With the ball, it's off to Hill. Hill drives down, passes it off. Three-pointer straight away is no good by North Bullitt. The rebound there pulled down by Dylan Horn, who's pulled down some nice rebounds. North Bullitt, one of the top rebounding teams in the entire state, and Grayson County has held their own extremely well here tonight. Schartzer, he's got to get a pass off. He's double-teamed, and he throws it just to the last second to McCready off the right side. He's fouled by Ethan Phillips, and if it's Phillips, that's his fourth, and Phillips holds his hand straight up, and that's a foul there on Ethan Phillips. It's just right in front of us, as it's an easy call there for the official, as his hands were straight up, but he went over just enough to pick the foul. That is 4 on Phillips. You can probably see a little smile for Travis Johnston there. He probably likes that one. McCready to the line. Makes the first one. Ron Still checks into the game. He has been limited minutes-wise here tonight. McCrady's second chance to give the Cougars a 2-point lead. He makes them both. Grayson County leads this one 38-36. 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Towards the middle, Henson, guarded by McCrady, down to the right elbow, stolen away by Blanton. Blanton to the middle to McCrady. McCrady drives down off the right side. The layup is no good. The rebound is a foul whistled on Grayson County. And it's whistled on Dylan Horn on the rebound for Horn. That is his third and the team's fifth. As North Bullets had possession on that, and Henson took a hard fall. Appears he's okay as he's running the ball right up the court now, up the near side. Guarded by McCrady. Cougars in their man-to-man defense. 2 minutes to play in the third quarter. Up 2 is Grayson County. Left wing shot, two-pointer is no good. Rebounded by Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer looks behind, tries to get a foul from behind. They don't whistle it. McCrady on the near side. Back off here to Nolan Schartzer. Schartzer drives down, wide open lane, goes up with a shot. He's fouled, and it'll be bodied up as Brendan Hill bumped him. He didn't agree with the call, but that's his first and the team's fifth. So to the free throw line will be Nolan Schartzer to shoot 2. Nolan 3 of 3 from the charity stripe. His next chance would be point number 16. And he makes it. Sub coming in for Grayson County, it'll be Hunter Toms. He'll check in for Dylan Horn. So on the floor for the Cougars, McCrady, Sharp, Schartzer, Blanton, and Toms. Schartzer's free throw coming. Spins it in his hand and lets it fly, and it's off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound is pulled down, and a foul is whistled on the rebound. It's going to be called on Hunter Toms. As I'm not entirely sure what the foul was whistled there for, as that's Toms' third and the team's 6th. So North Bullitt will be shooting free throws, but Grayson County leads this one 39-36. Minute and a half to play in the third quarter. Still with the ball on the right wing. Outside to Blankenship, swings a pass over to the left side. Passing down to the left elbow to Hill. Hill drives off the left side. The basket is good. Brendan Hill loves running that baseline. He has 6 points in this quarter. He's up to 9 for the game. Grayson County leads by 1. McCrady straight away, drives down at the free throw line, off the right side, the layup is no good. Long rebound by Still. Still working now, down the left side. Reverse layup is good for Ron Still. North Bullitt takes the lead here. Timeout by North Bullitt. We'll take it with them. North Bullitt leads this one 40-38. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for. Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it. When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
This is WKHG Litchfield, the Twin Lakes Best Mix K105. Grayson County trails this one 40-39, 58.4 seconds to play in the third quarter. The Cougars were up 6 late in the second quarter, and North Bullitt got a late basket to bring it to within 4. And it's been back and forth here in this third quarter. It's really been a great game here tonight. Sam Gormley with you, though, so we appreciate you taking the time to tune into tonight's broadcast right here on K105 and also by K105 Digital Productions. We'll be back in action on Friday. Cougar boys will host Whitesville Trinity. It's their first look at the Raiders in a 12th District doubleheader at the Cougar Den. Lady Cougars start at 6. The Cougar boys will follow. Grayson County out of the timeout. 54 seconds to play in the third quarter. Sharp across the timeline, across the near side. Angles it back towards the middle. Gives it off to Blanton. Blanton double teamed. Back to Sharp. It's stolen away, though, and it's run down by Still. Still down the left side. Jump pass into the corner. Thinking about the 3 is Morrison. Down inside and driving and running over a defender. And an easy offensive foul called there as Brendan Hill lowered the shoulder and ran right over Keegan Sharp. And an offensive foul for Hill. That is his second and the team's 6th. As it's a great job there by Travis Johnston, as he probably told that Hill wants to run that baseline every single time. Take the charge. Toms off to Blanton. Blanton back to Toms here with 27 seconds. Hunter gets it towards the middle. Off to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back here to Blanton. Blanton on the left wing. Down inside to Toms. He bobbles it. Gets it back though. Guarded by Still. Inside to Sharp. Sharp backs it off here into the corner with 15 seconds to play in the third quarter. Off to Toms. Toms needs help. He's double teamed. Splits defenders. And we're going to have a jump ball. It will be a jump ball. Possession will stay with Grayson County. 9.1 seconds to play here in this third quarter. 40-39. Higdon is into the game here for Grayson County. Sharp passes it into Higdon. Higdon takes one step. Three is up, and it is good. Jackson Higdon hits the three for Grayson County. Here comes North Bullitt, his Blankenship. He pulls up a deep three. That one's from Louisville, and it's no good. 42-40. Jackson Higdon gives Grayson County the lead at the end of three. This is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, your feel better starts here at Midway Pharmacy.
One of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We are Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
42-40, Grayson County with the lead here at the start of the fourth quarter, and this has been an excellent basketball game here. We appreciate you taking the time here to tune in to tonight's broadcast. As 42-40, as Nolan Schartzer has 16 points. He is 12 away from 1,000 for his career. North Bullitt will start this quarter with the ball. They trail by 2. It was a Jackson Higdon 3 late in the quarter with about 6 seconds to play in the quarter that gave Grayson County the lead back at 42-40. Into the corner, North Bullitt has the ball. Driving it down, backing it out now does Henson. He gives it off to Still down the left side, and Still ties the game up. 42 all, 7.5 minutes to play. Braden Childress. Jump pass here towards the middle to Jackson Higdon. He's quickly double-teamed. He gets around the defenders. He's bumped, falls down. It's off into the hands of Dylan Horn. He's double-teamed, and jump ball is going to be the call, as it'll go right back here towards, it'll stay with Grayson County. Keegan Sharp will pass this one in. No, it'll be Jackson Higdon. They change it at the last second, and this one, it surprised me if they pass it in and give it right back to Higdon in the corner. Schartzer on the right wing. He's going to drive it down, spins all the way around, tries to get it past to Horn. It's knocked away, though, into the hands of Keegan Sharp, though. Nice job by Keegan to run that one back down. Braden Childress with the ball. As Childress drives down, he has a wide open shot, doesn't take it, and it's partially blocked. He waited just an extra second, and it allowed Ethan Phillips to catch up. Now here comes Still, dumps a pass off to Phillips off the left side. The basket's good, and he's fouled. That was Henson that made the basket there for North Bullitt. As it's on the opposite side, it's hard to tell. Hunter Toms will check in, and North Bullitt takes the lead here. As I didn't see who that foul was whistled on. It might be on Dylan Horn. So I missed that one. As Henson to the line to try and convert on the N1, 63% on the season. And he makes that one, and North Bullitt has what I believe might be their largest lead of this game at 45-42. Childress into Schartzer. Schartzer to the middle to Toms. Toms has it stripped away, and it's stolen away by Henson. Henson on the right wing. Spins all the way around. Passes off here to the left block. Driving down is Hill. He's guarded by Toms. Outside here to Still. Still drives down. His shot off the right side is good by Still. And North Bullitt has the lead here, 47-42. It'll be a full timeout taken by Travis Johnston. We'll take it with him. This is Cougar basketball right here on K.
Take it from me. quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
At the core, most any farm is a family, and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced.
Here at the, as they're introducing the cheerleaders, as I heard him announcing something, and it sounded like it was something a lot more important than just cheerleaders. 47-42, North Bullitt has taken the lead here. They're on a 7-0 run here to start this quarter after Grayson County had the 42-40 lead after the three-pointer by Jackson Higdon. This is a big possession here for Grayson County to try and stop the bleeding and not allow North Bullitt to get this lead much more. Childress passes it in to Keegan Sharp. Sharp back here to the near side to Childress. Childress back to Sharp. Sharp off to Braden Childress. Childress gives it back here to Sharp. Sharp off to the left wing to Schartzer. He's double teamed cross court to Childress. Childress off to Higdon. Three-pointer right wing is no good, short. The rebound is pulled down by Ethan Phillips. Phillips skips it off here to Casey for North Bullitt. They're pushing up the far side of the court. Angling it back towards the middle. Passes off to the right block. Gaining it back is Henson. Nearly went out of bounds. They give it off here, driving it down, and then near side. Kicks it off here and out front to Still. Guarded by Schartzer. 6 minutes to play. North Bullitt leads this one 47-42. Still gives it off here to the left wing to Casey. Casey is the lone three of the game for North Bullitt, but they can shoot him at any point. Higdon is guarding Casey. And again, North Bullitt doesn't appear to really be in any rush. They're going to run their offensive sets here. Subs coming in for Grayson County. It's McCready and Blanton. That'll be the next stoppage of play. Casey on the left wing, passes down inside to Hill. He goes up with a shot, and it is good off the left side. Hunter Toms went for the block from behind, and he might have knocked that one actually in on there. 5.5 minutes to play. North Bullitt's lead is now 7, and now the pass is stolen away by Still here for North Bullitt. Down to the right side, the shot is up, and it is good for the Eagles. And it'll be another timeout taken here by Grayson County. Jonathan Henson made that one. Timeout Cougars. It'll just be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here as an 11-0 run from North Bullitt has opened this game up here at 51-42. Scores from around the region to bring you right now in boys basketball. Halfway through the first quarter, South Warren on top of Warren Central 15-10. Score to bring you here as in girls basketball, Metcalfe County and Edmondson County are all tied up at 26. That score is at the half. Next Friday night, the Cougar boys and the Lady Cougars will be down in downtown Browntown for a doubleheader rematch against Edmondson County as the Grayson County swept them earlier this season at the Cougar Den back in December. 51-42, 5:18 to play. North Bullitt with a lead over Grayson County. Blanton to pass in. He's got to get it in and finally throws it in to Schartzer, or Sharp, and Sharp is wrapped up from behind and fouled. So it's called on Ron Still. That is his fourth and the team's seventh. Keegan Sharp to the line to shoot one in the bonus. This is a big free throw here for Keegan. He needs to hit both of these for one to get the Cougars' first points here of this quarter. And he may, no, the first one's no good, and the rebound is knocked out of bounds by Grayson County. So possession goes right back to North Bullitt. 51-42, the Eagles will have the ball here on an 11-0 run here in this quarter. Cougars struggled in starting this game, and other than the start to this fourth quarter, have really played extremely well here tonight. But it's been the start of this fourth quarter that has allowed North Bullitt to drive in here. Pass off here into the corner to Still. Still bodies up the defender, and walking violation. Possession goes right back here towards Grayson County. 51-42, the lead here for North Bullitt over Grayson County. Sam Gormley here with you tonight, though, here from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. Blanton throws it into Toms in the corner. He's got to find our guard, and he gives it off here to Keegan Sharp. Sharp up the near side of the court, back to Blanton. Blanton straight away. They give it off here to Nolan Schartzer on the right wing. Schartzer straight away with the ball, 51-42. Passes off here to River Blanton. Blanton on the right wing, back outside to Schartzer. 4.5 minutes to play. Cougars trail by 9. Schartzer. He's double teamed, and he has to just hand it off to Hunter Toms, who gives it off here to River Blanton. North Bullitt faithful coming to their feet really for the first time tonight. First time they've really had much to cheer about. Inside to Schartzer. Schartzer passes it out here to Toms. Toms outside here to River Blanton. Blanton looks to get it inside to Schartzer. Schartzer has it at the free throw line. He doesn't. They're looking to get it to him. Blanton passes off to Schartzer. Schartzer inside the free throw line, goes down. His shot is blocked by North Bullitt. It's taken by McCready. He goes up with a floater. It's good. Chandler McCready gathered that one. Cougars didn't score for the first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter, but McCready gets that basket there. And it's still a game here, 51-44. Cougars need a strip, and the strip is happening here, but it's run down back by North Bullitt. Right elbow, shot is in and out by North Bullitt. Rebound by Blanton. Blanton weaving through traffic. He thought he had a Cougar player behind him, but instead it was Ethan Phillips for the Eagles. So Blanton handed it right to him, and Phillips said, well, thank you very much. 3.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. 51-44, North Bullitt with a lead. McCready gets the steal in the back row court. McCready weaving through, off the right side. He's stripped out of bounds, and they're going to say it's off of the foot of Grayson County. And it'll go right back here towards North Bullitt. Ron still with the ball. He has 4 fouls. North Bullitt has a 7-point lead, 3:15 to play in the fourth quarter. To the left elbow, it is Henson, outside to Still. He thought about the 3, but they don't need a 3. Still down the right side, off the right side, the basket is good. Off the glass, Still makes the basket, and it's back to a 9-point lead here for North Bullitt. To the middle to Toms, back here to the right wing to Schartzer. Schartzer drives in, he's double teamed, he's been all second half. And they're going to say it goes here towards North Bullitt as a North Bullitt player knocked it out of bounds. And it happened right in front of Travis Johnston. He says it's Grayson County ball. And the official says no, he didn't have a vantage point there. So it goes North Bullitt straight away with the ball. It's Ron Still. Into the corner to Casey. Casey drives down. Fadeaway off the right side is no good. Rebounded by Henson. Outside to Hill, down the left side, gets away with an offensive foul. As Still has it straight away here for North Bullitt. 2.5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. The Eagles have a 53-44 lead. Jump pass off to the right side to Casey. And again, North Bullitt in no real rush. Casey blows past the defender. Jump pass outside to Still. Still down the left side. He'll go up with a shot. It's blocked by Grayson County. Keegan Sharp. Handoff pass to Schartzer. He spins all the way around. Schartzer again spinning around. Loses his dribble at the free throw line, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on North Bullitt. And Schartzer will go to the free throw line to shoot 1 in the bonus as that foul is whistled on Ron Still, and he'll foul out of the game with 10 points. Horn checks into the game, as does Hunter Toms. So Schartzer to the line. He has 16 points tonight. His first free throw for the senior to try and get his second is good. He gets the friendly roll. Schartzer's second attempt coming. He thinks, and he lets it fly, and it goes in and out. The rebound is taken by North Bullitt's Henson. And he works it off to the far side of the floor to Kevin Casey, who's going to run things at the point here for North Bullitt. He's guarded now by Schartzer on the switch down the right side. Passes down to the left block to Hill. He goes up with a shot. It is good. Brendan Hill with a basket. We have a timeout on the floor. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take it with him as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
At the core, most any farm is a family. and I'm proud to work with my family every day.
It's hard to explain if you haven't experienced it, but farming is not just a living, it is a lifestyle.
You've got to love what you do. I love farming.
I think a lot of people are very happy to know that neighbors, people like us, are the ones raising their food.
And we want our neighbors to enjoy the same product that we serve to our family.
Kentucky Farm Families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Out of the timeout, Grayson County with the ball. McCready dribbles it into the corner here. They give it off to Sharp on the right wing. Outside to Horn. Horn over to Nolan Schartzer. Cougars are down 55-45. A minute and a half to play. Schartzer, fade away. 10-foot jump shot. Far baseline is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Hill. Hill off to Blankenship. He nearly has it stolen away by Schartzer. Blankenship gives it off here to Jonathan Henson. And Grayson County is going to need to get some stops here, down 10 to the free throw line to Blankenship. He does a jump pass outside here, and it's taken straight away by Jonathan Henson. Henson over the right side, driving it down, kicks it out, back out here to Blankenship. 1:08 to play. North Bullitt leads this one 55-45, and a reach-in foul is going to be called on Grayson County. It's called on Chandler McCready. That's his first, and the team's 8th, so shooting one in the bonus will be Kevin Casey. Casey on the season. I don't have him for any free throw attempts listed with me. Shooting one in the bonus will go Casey. And that's no good. Rebounded by Nolan Schartzer. So the Cougars get a little bit of a break here. Can they make a difference off of it? They need points. They need points quick. 1 minute to play. 55-45. North Bullitt with a lead. Schartzer down the right side, splits two defenders off the right side. The shot is short. Horn with a rebound. He goes up with a shot. It's too hard, and the rebound by Blankenship. Blankenship gives it off here to Casey. Casey running, outlet pass down to the left block. Hill goes up with a shot. It is no good, but he's fouled on the drive. And that foul will be whistled on, I think, Keegan Sharp. That is Keegan's third and the team's 9th. So shooting 2 will be Brendan Hill, where he has struggled from the charity stripe tonight. He is 1 of 8. 43 seconds to play. The shot is up, and it is in and out for the senior Brendan Hill. I want to welcome you, though, to tune in to our 5th quarter show after the game. We'll recap this game, run down scores from around the region, and talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston. Hill misses the second as well. Schartzer with a rebound, spin move, and he's bumped and fouled by Kevin Casey. That's Casey's first and the team's 8th. So Schartzer to the line to shoot one in the bonus again. Schartzer has 17 points tonight. He is 11 points away from 1,000 for his career. Checking out is Brendan Hill. And I did not see who checked in for him. It might have been Michael Richardson. Schartzer to the line to shoot one in the bonus. His first is no good. The rebound is pulled down by Blankenship, and he's fouled by Hunter Toms. 55-45, North Bullitt with a lead. They'll go back to the free throw line. 36.9 seconds to play. Grayson County will be back in action on Friday evening. They'll host Whitesville Trinity, as that game will start following the girls' game, so usually it's about 7:45 will be the official start time of the Cougars and the Raiders. First matchup between those two 12th District rivals. To the free throw line, Blankenship. He makes the first. Blankenship on the season, 67%. The second free throw from Blankenship is good. Alec Blankenship makes them both, and it's a 12-point lead for North Bullitt with 35 seconds to play. Off to the near side to Toms. Cougars need a 3 here if they want a chance. They give it to Horn. Horn drives it down. He goes up with a layup. It's good with the right hand. Dylan Horn makes that one. He puts his name into the scorebook. And it's 57-47, 26 seconds to play here in this game. See if I can't bring you a score or two to bring you, but again, on Friday we will be with the Cougar boys as they will be at home against Whitesville Trinity, as the Cougars will play their first game against the Raiders of Trinity, so it'll be interesting to see how those two teams will match up here between this and another games that they have coming up is they'll next week have 2 road games and then a neutral site game as they will have a rematch against Henderson County next Saturday. The day before that, they'll be on the road at Edmondson County, and then next Tuesday we get to make the trip to Meade County back into the Eastern Time Zone. So the Cougars have a little bit of a road trip coming out after the lone home game. In fact, they only have 3 home games remaining this season. A little bit of road warriors. North Bullitt to pass this in with 26 seconds, and they give it in to Richardson. Richardson up the far side of the court, kicks it into the corner here to Morrison. Morrison up to the middle to Blankenship and nearly has it stripped away by Schartzer, but they're going to whistle a foul on Nolan. That'll be his 3rd and the team's 10+. So to the line again will be Alec Blankenship. He's 2 of 2 tonight. 19.6 seconds left, and again, this is the 3rd straight game Grayson County has gone up against a team that was a lot better than them. And this is 3 straight games that Grayson County has played extremely well. And I'll tell you what, their record will now move to 5-15. And they're playing a lot better than 5-15 shows. And if you've watched them, you've been able to tell. Blankenship misses that one way off to the left. The rebound by Horn. Horn off to the right side is stolen away here by Henson. Off the right side, Henson makes the basket, and that should do it here. Grayson County will push it. Tom's on the right wing. Will they give it off here? Toms needs help. He's got to find it, and they hand a pass off to Higdon. Higdon takes a deep 3, right wing. It's no good, and that's the ball game. 60-47. North Bullitt wins this one over Grayson County. As we will come back here and wrap things up after this, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter, a college student,
a mother, and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors,
my family,
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
Can one girl in a small town, an architect in a major city, and a suburban high school coach shape the future of the United States? Yes, they can. Because every 10 years, the census gives us that power. You can shape your future by responding to the 2020 census. Where do we need new roads to make our lives easier? Where will new school programs help our children thrive? Where could a new health clinic benefit neighborhoods? The 2020 census will inform these decisions and shape how billions of dollars will be distributed to communities like yours each year. And in 2020, you can respond to the census online, by phone, or by mail. It's easy, safe, and important. Make sure you and everyone you know is counted. Now is the time for you to get involved. Your community needs you. Together, we can educate and excite, inspire and make sure every voice is heard. Together, we can shape our future.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
It's one of the interesting things about farming is that probably no 2 days are exactly the same. The day-to-day things are not chores to us. They're work sometimes, but yet in the long run, they're things that we are very passionate about doing on a daily basis. We're a part of providing a quality product to our urban neighbors.
From our hands to yours.
We're Kentucky beef producers, helping to feed Kentucky.
Kentucky farm families.
Feeding Kentucky.
Feeding the world.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
County falls tonight by a final score of 60-47. And I will say that I can issue an apology. Apparently that there was a moment in tonight's game where I said that the North Bullitt cheerleaders were unimportant. If I did say that, I do apologize to the North Bullitt cheerleaders. I don't necessarily remember making a comment like that, but I don't deny that. I will own up to it, and I apologize to them. I obviously did not mean that anything of offense or anything along the lines of that, so I do apologize to anyone affiliated with the North Bullitt cheerleading team. I was told as they came up that they're actually going to nationals, which is a massive accomplishment for them, and I wish them the absolute best of luck. As I apologize. I didn't know that I made a comment like that, but I apologize. So good luck to the North Bullitt cheerleaders as they will go into the national competition here moving forward. 60-47, Grayson County falls in this one here tonight as they fought like heck again tonight. They led at the end of 3, but North Bullitt opened the game up with a quick run there in the fourth quarter and ended up pulling away and picking up the win here tonight by a final score of 60-47. Today on the fifth quarter show, we will run down the scoring from around the region. We will run down the scores from this game, and we will talk hopefully with the head coach of the Cougars, Travis Johnston, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
When caring for a family member, their state of health is continually on your mind. And when they're faced with a health concern, you'll do just about anything to make them feel better. Rest assured, their feel better starts right here at Midway Pharmacy. We take our time to get to know all about your family's health history so we can provide you with educated advice. So when someone's counting on you to help them maintain a healthy lifestyle or to overcome that untimely sickness, remember, at Midway Pharmacy.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
The Twin Lakes Fast Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt High School, where Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 60-47. And we'll take a look here at some scores from around the region. And scores to bring you right now as the Cougars fell again in this one by a final score to North Bullitt, 60-47. They fall to 5-15 on the year. Edmonson County leads Metcalfe County in girls basketball at the end of 3, 47-34. Henderson County in boys basketball leads Davis County 44-29. That score is at the end of the third quarter. Madisonville North Hopkins leads Owensboro 63-51. That score is at the end of the third quarter of their game. And approaching halftime, South Warren is on top of Warren Central in boys basketball. The Lady Cougars picked up a win here earlier today by a final score of, let's see if I can grab that one really quick here as I have it in here, 61-57 over Thomas Nelson. They improved to 16-6 on the year. They will host Whitesville Trinity on Friday evening at 6 p.m. The Cougar boys will also play the Raiders coming up at following the girls' game, so at about 7:45 on right here on K105 and also on K105 Digital Productions. We'll hopefully get a chance to talk to the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, here in a moment. But until then, we will take a break and come back with more, as this is Cougar basketball right here on K105.
I am a nurse,
A firefighter, a college student,
A mother.
and I am an American soldier.
I will always be ready.
for every storm and disaster that threatens my community. I will always be there to protect my neighbors
My family.
and my country.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
We are the Army National Guard.
Visit nationalguard.com to learn more about part-time service.
You wouldn't get caught out on the lake without your favorite bait. So why would you get caught digging without calling 811?
Are you getting ready to start your own digging project? Be sure to call 811 and get your underground utilities located. It's the law and it's free.
Here, try this.
Take it from me, quitting tobacco isn't easy. It can take several attempts before you can finally quit for good. So if at first you don't succeed, quit. Quit again. And remember, even though quitting is hard, you don't have to do it alone. Quit Now Kentucky is with you every step of the way. For free help quitting tobacco, text QUIT KY to 797979 or go to quitnowkentucky.org.
What's the FAFSA?
I have no idea what FAFSA stands for.
Yeah, I've heard a couple of people at school talk about it, but I haven't actually had like a conversation about it.
When I'm preparing for college, my top priorities are how to pay for it.
They're really focused on getting you to the college level. They're not really focused on getting you through college, so they don't really talk about the financial aid or FAFSA.
The free application for federal student aid is the first step, and it just got easier. Visit knowhowtogoky.org to find out more.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt High School. Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 60-47. As running down some scores here, and from around the region, we already ran those. Nothing more really coming in. It's at the end of the third quarter, Edmonson County all over Metcalfe County in girls basketball, 47-34. As we're now about to be joined here by head coach of Grayson County, Travis Johnston, as he's hopping up onto the stage, as we're located on the stage here at North Bullitt, which is an interesting vantage point here for us, just something that I'm not necessarily used to, is calling a game from behind the basket. As joined now here by the head coach of the Grayson County Cougars, Travis Johnston, and coach, for the third straight game, you go up against a team that you could say is a legitimate, really good team, and for the third straight game, your team played extremely well.
Yeah, and that's what we were talking about in the locker room is we're still getting better, but it's getting to the point to where our guys have to take that and we have to go forward with getting better. I think that we were up 42-40 at the end of the third quarter, and we were kicking their butts. I mean, we were breaking the press. I think we only had about 6-7 turnovers. We're playing really, really good defense, held them to 40 points. They scored 69-70 a game. But then they went on that little 7-0 run to start the quarter, and I still felt like that our guys came out and said, you know what, this is a really good team. They were kind of supposed to win, so we knew this would happen, and I was really proud of the effort. I was really disappointed with how we guarded in the fourth quarter. I thought we gave up layup after layup after layup. Didn't have any help side. We weren't being very tough on the defensive end, and that's probably the biggest disappointment. Again, we got better and we played pretty hard. There's no question about that. But I thought their pressure sped us up too much in the fourth, and then I thought I didn't think our defense was very good in the fourth quarter.
They entered this game, we didn't talk about this pregame, but 16th in the state rebounding.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say your team probably rebounded one of their better games this season. Nolan had a bunch, Hunter had a bunch, Dylan pulled down some big rebounds. How do you think that your team did in not letting that really have any impact on the game at all?
I thought we did a pretty good job. I think in the first half, I don't remember the stats on on the full game, but I think in the first half they had 2 offensive rebounds, 2 second chance points, which, of course, if 24 gets an offensive rebound inside, there's a pretty good chance he's going to score because he's a big boy. And like I said, we did a pretty good job on the boards there. River obviously helps on that front as well, and I feel like Nolan's attacking the boards a little bit better the last couple games, and Chandler's doing a pretty good job. We're getting more production rebounding. Braden's rebounded pretty well the last couple games. I feel like we're getting more production from our guards rebounding, which is helping our big guys because before they were kind of having to do the blocking out on the big kids and then going to get it, and our guards are starting to do a better job getting in there.
Chandler tonight finishes with 8 points, which I believe ties his career high. Scored in every single quarter. Again, he's just one of those players. I think the way you describe it is he doesn't know how to not play hard, does he?
No, and he's doing a lot better job of concentrating. I think that was his problem at the start of the year is he went out and he just knows just to go and play. And we have a system to where you got to concentrate pretty good, especially defensively. And, after the Christmas holidays, he started to get a couple more minutes in games, and we've moved him to the 6-man role and things like that. And he's tried really hard at the concentration part, and that showed in his play. He'll ask questions, and some questions you may look at and like, how do you not know the answer to that? I feel like we've said it, but he's making sure he doesn't mess up, and that's the biggest key for him right now. And with him playing well, I think one of our problems is Nolan's having to work so hard in the first 3 quarters. He's great in the first half, and I think he was 0 for his last 8 this game, and Brett County was the same way, and Butler County even was the same way. And I think with the emergence of Chandler and River out there, we're going to have to give Nolan a little bit more breaks there. And again, with the way Chandler's playing, I think it's plausible for us to do that.
Friday night, you get your first look at Whitesville Trinity, and like I think we talked after the Butler County game, you win this one, and you're 3-1 in the district,
yeah.
And you're right there in the conversation to possibly get a chance at being that number 1 overall seed in the district. What do you know about this year's Whitesville team, and what do you want to see from your team on Friday nights, since we won't get a chance to talk to you before the game?
They play really hard. Whitesville is a team that always is really, really scrappy, and they do kind of the same things they do last year. They have the really good guard back, Howard, not as big as usual. Not as many really good shooters as they had, like the Brown kid and the Morris kid from last year, and then the Robertson kid from a couple years ago. But they have some guys that can knock down shots. They're kind of young, play a couple freshmen, some sophomores, things like that. So we have to make sure we come ready, lock in defensively, and then make sure we take it to them because they're going to play really hard.
Coach, I appreciate it. We'll see you after the game Friday night. We'll have more here coming up on the Locker Room Show, on the 5th Quarter Show after this.
Living in your ideal home, or is it still a dream? Future Designs Building Materials can help you turn your dreams into reality with atrium windows that will make the sun look brighter, roofing material that will keep your home protected year-round, and decking material for that perfect barbecue setting. Now is the perfect time to get your home improvement project off the ground. Got questions? Future Designs Building Materials can help with all your lumber and home improvement questions. Visit Future Designs Building Materials on Quarry Road in Litchfield or fdbm.net.
Welcome back to the show. Now it's time to dig into some of this great barbecue.
Cut!
Tim, what are you doing in your phone?
You said it's time to dig, and I'm dialing 811 because I always call before I dig.
That's if you're digging into your lawn or garden. 811 helps you avoid underground utilities by marking them for free. But this is our food lovers show.
Then I'll tell you what, I am digging in.
Know what's below. Call 811 before you dig.
Nice pool, lady.
What are you doing?
Oh, just giving you a taste of what it's like for us fish.
Well, what do you mean?
You people throw all this stuff on the ground, and it washes down the storm drain right into my pool. Ew, yourself. Don't just squawk about it. Stop it, before us fish have to take matters into our own hands. Flippers!
Help keep Kentucky's waterways cleaner by keeping trash off the ground. Visit our website to find out how you can help.
At Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield, you'll find the area's largest selection of late model vehicles with hundreds of vehicles to choose from. And with a $500 trade assist on every qualified purchase, a broad network of lenders, low interest rates, Dan Powers GM Center in Litchfield is the best choice for your next vehicle purchase. And if you don't see what you're looking for, they will find it. Plus, the friendly professional service staff is always there to meet your needs. Dan Powers GM Center, 1517 Elizabethtown Road in Litchfield.
I am a nurse.
The Twin Lakes Best Mix, K105.
Welcome back here to North Bullitt, where Grayson County falls tonight by a final score of 60-47. Running down the scoring from this game. In fact, I haven't even counted up North Bullitt's stats right now. All I have is 10 points from Ron Still. And I see that their leading scorer is Brendan Hill, so I'll quickly count his up as I'm talking here now with you, as he finishes with 13 points. At quick glance, I believe he was their leading scorer tonight. Jonathan Henson also had a big game. For Grayson County, it was 17 from Nolan Schertzer, 8 for Chandler McCready, 6 points for Keegan Sharp, and for Jackson Higdon, 4 points for Hunter Toms, 3 points for Braden Childress, 2 points for Dylan Horn, and 1 point from River Blanton. Grayson County falls tonight. They fall to 5-15 on the season, but the third straight game where they really played well. Grayson County will be back in action on Friday with a doubleheader. I want to thank the K105 Digital Productions crew for their work tonight. Our camera operator was Cody Brock, and your director was Anna Davis. Sorry, Chase is not here tonight. So on a night where the Cougars fall by 13 points, this is Sam Gormley saying, so long, everyone.